what else do I even have to cast? Like, I got... let's see. Crystal Sword. Well, you're dead, so I guess we can take these off of you. Need to drop something first over my dead body. Give you the adamant gloves. Oh yeah, Terry. Give you the shield. What's your weapon of choice right now? Hawkblade? Have a crystal sword. Shit does like twice as much damage. Instead of the silver triangle, elven cloak, sure. Do you have an elven cloak? Or is the elven cloak specifically a... I feel like, yeah. Rogue, bard, hunter, monk. Actually, hunter. Oh, do you already have one? I guess you already got one. Right, I really don't know what to expect out of this fight, and I don't think that 41 MP is going to be enough. Actually, it's going to be less because I have to have Lily at the least full heal everyone. Or at least close to full heal as possible. Alright. You stand in the antechamber of Mangar the Dark, evil archmage of Scarabre. Mangar glares at you with deep hatred. Die, mortals, he screams. With a wave of his hand, a few of his close friends drop by. They don't look like a fun group. Ah. 2 demon lords, 3 vampire lords, and Mangar, who is sitting pretty in the back. Because of course he is. Alright, you attack the demon lord. Demon lord. Use your fire mandolin on the vampire. Hide in the shadows. We are going to want Wrath of Valhalla. I wonder how much Mangar can even take in the back there. Have an ice storm. 232 points of damage? You can now, actually, factually, 100% go fuck yourself. Can I just continue hiding until Mangar comes out? Hides and advances. Okay. Because the second I... Yeah, 1 damage. Wait, no way. Uh-huh. Kill another demon lord. But misses. Okay, cool. Summon... Okay, so it's the same enemies every single time, it seems like. I can't lie. This is fucking stupid. "30 feet. I really have nothing. I got nothing. I'm just angry at this point. I've already cast the Bar's Mystic Shield, yeah? Yeah. Alright. Causes the ground to absorb a portion of magical energies cast at the party, frequently allowing the members to escape all damage. Also aids in disbelieving illusions, turning magical fire like a dragon, turning bad. I guess anti-magic? Even more breeze of the party! Hey, look at that! It did that before I could even cast a fucking spell. Do I have to change the tune? I feel like I gotta change the tune so as we can go faster than this. Less damage, more difficult to hit. Increased protection against spellcasting, berserk. Like, I feel like I'm going to get hit. It doesn't matter what, so maybe I can cast this instead, I don't know. Not to mention, he himself is a spellcaster, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be able to do some sort of stupid final blow. I don't know. Grow Clunk, cast a spell. Oh yeah, I wanted to try to take out Dudicus on the way back before everything goes. Okay. Stone? And you repaired the ice storm. Great. How am I supposed to do this? At all? What, do I just sit on my thumb and hope and pray that his goddamn 2 demon lords don't do dick diddly for damage? Hide in the shadows. I don't know. I'm tired, man. One of makes member of your party fight with this. Fucking. I have no hope. I have no hope with going on anymore. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, because the one time, maybe twice, I don't know, that I was actually able to get a spell cast off. And there goes Terry. Oh, there goes Landon. Darius is drained because vampire. Another drain. And Mangar repels it. I did next to nothing this turn. Whereas 2 of my party members are turned to stone. One of them is drained. The other one did basically no damage. Lilia was, she was able to buff Darius, who now has 63 HP. And Poppy was effectively useless because all she could do was cast Ice Storm. I'm dead in 2 rounds if I'm lucky. All I can do is continue to throw myself at them like this and hope that they don't do anything effective. I don't know, fucking shock spear? Sphere, fuck English. Okay, Darius repelled it. Grow Clunk didn't. Harry didn't. The vague idea of a plan that I had was that the Demon Lords were going to attack at Darius. Let's see if I can't even take out a vampire. This, this feels like the plan. Jump into the shadows, fight, attack, Vampire Lord. Kill Vampire Lord. Hide. Again. Fight bravely, somehow. Kill Vampire Lord. Fight bravely, hide. Attack. Miss. Jump into the shadows. Discovered while hiding and die. This was considered fun, mind you. This was considered fun that I not only got 2 sequels, but also got a goddamn action-adventure remake. I don't know, like... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to say anymore. Like, she doesn't move fast enough in order to get a spell off. The only thing I think of that I could do is blind one of my enemies. And do that to the... And do that to the dudes. But unfortunately, dang, look at that. Okay, I managed to kill 1 vampire. Woo. And 1 was turned to stone. And then another demon lord was summoned. Great, grand, awesome. Love that for me. Oh wait, I nearly had Grow Clunk attack the one in the back. Cast a spell. It's probably not going to work. Because again, we're talking about the literal end of the game here. Right. Instant Slayer. It's not effective because there is no one in... I'm so tired of this game now. Despite the fact that all of my party is dead or turned to stone. I don't know, regenerate yourself? Sorry, bud. Right, so I'm done. You know what? One moment. Why not one more time for good measure? Except no, maybe I can't use that. Because there is an item that I literally just got, which is effectively useless. I don't know if it's something I have to use specifically in combat, or I have to it's an armor? Why is it an armor? Better question, why is it an armor that only warriors, paladins, bards, and hunters can wear? At least... Wait, no, that's... I don't care. Equipped it. Does damage. And turns your AC to -16. That's stupid. Alright, so what's the point of that? Because I want to see whether or not this actually does what it's intended on doing? Maybe? Possibly? Who knows? Hide in the shadow, and then I'm just going to just call it because I'm... If it don't work, it don't work. And I'm gonna be pissed. I guess a shield of magic. Anti-magic. Not that you're gonna be able to get it off. Can I... Greater demon die? Might bravely hide. Yes. The fact that he's successfully jumping into the shadows is amusing. Bravely hide in the shadows. Actually, if I kill the demon lords, he might stand a chance. Hide in the shadows. This is so stupid. I want you to know. If this works... I mean, okay. How... Okay, now how do I approach Mangar here? I advance, he summons something, I sneak, I fail, I die? Oh my god, he just disrupted illusion. Try again? Okay, now he summons a greater demon. I need to... Oh my god, is this seriously working? And he summons another demon lord. Fight bravely. Hide. Oh my god, is this seriously... Oh no! He missed. Remains hidden and advances. Okay. Attack. Oh my god. This better not work. This is gonna work. Please? I was willing to give up after this, after I tried the lasso, because I was reading what the snare does. And it's a lasso that you're supposed to hit someone in the enemy party with it in order to have them come into your party. It wasn't going to work because I have a full party. And I just beat... I just beat Mangar in the cheapest fashion possible. You know what? Leave it. Killian, that dude arrives. The good archmage appears before you in a flash of light. Well done, he cries, beaming. Your quest in Scarbray is fulfilled. The evil one's now defeated and his spell of winter will soon end. You will all, as a symbol of my gratitude, receive 300,000 experience points. Also take this 300,000 gold to share amongst yourselves. Farewell and live long. He then vanishes. The entire party dead. And he vanishes. I'm gonna get the entire party healed really quickly, like, because boy Nelly. Yeah. Use 40,000 of that just to heal the entire party to full. How many levels even was that? God, how do I new party order? Okay. Dar, Grow, Terry. Oh yeah, Talos is back. Alright, Dar, Grow Clunk, Terry, Talos, Terry, Landon, Lily, or Poppy Lilia, whatever. Okay. That's how that worked. I'm just gonna sit in the tavern now. Where's the tavern? I'm just gonna save. Oh, there's no music in the. Why is Terry? Play something new. There we go. That was the Bard's Tale. I will not lie. I enjoyed the concept of this game. I do not like its execution. The only starting clue I really had was to go to the Scarlet Bar. I think Crimson, Scarlet, one of those two. And from there, I don't know what else I was supposed to have known to have done. Because I was, according to the guide anyways, I was supposed to get a drink for the bard and then get wine, specifically. And then I would have been led down into the sewers. Which, okay. And then from there, I would have, I guess, found some... A lot of this is based off of note-taking. Here's the thing, it is based heavily off of note-taking and reading the manual and whatnot, and all that fun stuff. But we don't have that. Strangely enough, the GOG version does not have all of the books and whatnot that came with this, which, okay, understandable. I'm gonna go to the main menu. And beyond that, a lot of what you would be expected to do feels so obtuse. Unless you know exactly what to do. Which, you know, whatever, that's fine. This was during that time when you're expected to pretty much grind your character's face against every single wall until you discover every little secret that you can possibly find. It's how you're probably expected to have found the triangle, the circle, the square, in order to get there in the first place. But say you didn't, like, say you forgot, say you didn't know that you had to go back to that master sorcerer, or you didn't know the answer, so you were stuck on that one question, you'd be screwed. You would get back to Mangar's tower after all that time and be all like, what am I supposed to do? Where's the square? Behind that dude? I guess I'll go throw myself at that dude. And keep in mind too, back in 85, this game didn't have quick saves or even quick saving in dungeons. You die, you go back to the tavern. So grinding was harder. For money, for experience points, for items, everything was a ginormous pain in the ass. And I can understand and I can even appreciate some of the dedication that people had to beat this game and beat games like this back in 85. Hell, maybe young me would have. Maybe young me with no internet would have sat down at this game or watched my elder brother, you know, bash his head against the brick wall that is this game until he finally beat it. And I'd have been amazed at it, and I probably would have remembered it fondly in those circumstances. But in this particular situation, where I have like no nostalgic feelings for it beyond, oh, it's the game that came before the PlayStation 2 game, I hated it. Like, I love the concept. I love the character creation. I love a whole lot of the art and design. Hell, I love a lot of this classic art. I wish there was a version that would have used that art instead of what we got in this. But, and this is a big one, I had more fun playing through the PlayStation 2 Wizardry game. And I know that's That's kind of still a big leap, 85 versus like 2000, God knows when. That's still like at least 15 years difference between the video games. But here's the thing, there's a certain thing called fun and balance. Both of them have their own way of fun. Bard's Tale, though, is like putting one's testicles in a freaking vice. The further you go through a dungeon, the further that vice gets churned. And, okay, again, I ended up getting over-leveled when I was going through this, by the time I was realizing what I was supposed to do through the cellar, through the sewer, through the catacombs, and somewhat by extension the castle, because now I was strong enough to deal with the castle and impatient. But the castle is where it definitely seems to have started becoming BS. I don't know how else to put it. It's just, it felt like you were expected to know every little nook and cranny, how to counter every little thing. But how was I supposed to counter instant death? Right? Say this was back in 85, and you get to that part in Mangar's castle where a character, random character, one of yours 6 or 7 depending, gets possessed. And it ends up being the one that gets possessed. If you want your entire party to still be there by the time you face off against Mangar, you're screwed, because then you have to restart that entire dungeon again in order to get back to that position and just hope that the one that has the depossessed spell is not the one that gets possessed. And let me talk about the summoning spells. I kind of hate how they do it. I do. Like, it's a neat concept. Take a creature that's out in the world and put them in your party. That sounds neat. Give me an 8th character slot for that. Don't make it so as I have to wait until I go to the tavern, or I specifically have to not have a slot filled in order to use this spell, because that just makes it so as most of that spell list is completely useless. Even though some of it is like, summon a killer. Does it instantly kill? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I wanted to try out some of these things. I wanted to try out that snare. The Spectre Snare? Yeah, that would have helped a lot. That thing would have made it so as I could have theoretically just said, hey, screw you, that demon guy is on my side now. But it didn't. It just didn't. The only thing I'm grateful for at the moment is two things really. A, that Mangar was stupid enough to only keep on either A, summoning things, or B, casting Dispel Illusions for whatever reason. And B, that seemed to work. I don't know why it did. I mean, I know why it did. It's still silly that it did. But regardless... This game gave me a headache. Like... Around the 10th episode, I was apprehensive about continuing it because of how obtuse it was. I didn't know how to the letter I had to follow a walkthrough in order to do this. I was just like, okay, I'll just use I'll just use a map in order to tell where every trap and enemy and whatnot is, and maybe if the guide is good enough, it'll make it so as I can actually go where I need to go and see important plot point. Nope, none of that. That said, if you are going to use a particular set of maps for these games, I would highly suggest going to Bard's Tale Online, no apostrophe, no spaces, .com, and that place has significantly better maps. They have interactive maps that show you where things are and have a whole lot of hyperlinks to show you what that area is and what it's about and all that fun stuff, and it's really damn helpful. I do not recommend trueachievements.com unless you want to specifically and only really read through a walkthrough, because that can be a really pain in the that's the problem that I have, just reading long stretches of paragraphs, because then my mind will just kind of forget parts of a paragraph and all that fun stuff. But I digress. If you're going to play this with a walkthrough, sure, play it with a walkthrough. Find a particular walkthrough that is good at telling you what is where on the map, as well as why it's there. Because a lot of the times I will just follow a map, and the map, if it doesn't tell me anything, I'm not going to care about it. So the maps that I found on True Achievements, those ones just show me how to get through the dungeon. Doesn't tell me what is where or why I'm going to that particular place. Just go, use the yellow arrow, then use the green arrow, then use the blue arrow, and then you're done. And he didn't even do that right, because I had to find the silver square. If I do Bard's Tale 2 and 3, it's going to be a while from now. I'll probably use the same party, just so as I don't have to power up another party. Who knows, maybe this party is now OP. Probably not, considering the True Achievements walkthrough was like level 17 by the time it was done. But for the moment, I'm done with the Bard's Tale trilogy. That was pain incarnate, let me tell you. Again, love the concept, love dungeon crawlers, and I don't mind a little bit of a challenge. But this, once you got to the castle, like far decent halfway point in the game, it was bullshit. Even after grinding to the point where I could handle the castle, it was bullshit. Everything was instant death, everything was stoning, everything was petrification, everything was cursing, possession, draining. All of it really is a bog down on your soul. And again, if you play the 85 rules that they have in this, then it's even worse, because you don't have save states, you don't have some of the more quality of life things in order to get through this game. And again, I applaud anyone back in the day, or anyone that can get through this game without using the more quality of life stuff. But at the same time, I worry for your mental health. Freaking 4 out of 10. I hate giving it a low score because I love the premise, but its execution just hurt me so much. I gotta play something I actually like after this now. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all had a good time playing this as much as I had a good time starting playing this. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, following, subscribing, leave a comment, all that fun stuff helps out the channel immensely and lets you know whenever the hell I upload a video 3 times a day, 6 days a week, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion, I have a ton of links down in the description below. Every little bit helps, keeps a roof over my head, food on my belly, and goes to upgrading my PC whenever I have the extra change, as well as to keeping, all that fun stuff. I got no words anymore. This hurts. This actually hurt. I'm gonna have some pizza. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next adventure. Take care. Cheers.